Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just got home not too long ago. I was a little hungry, so I grabbed me a bowl of carrots. So y'all gonna hear me crunching this morning. I jolly pie, but I'm hungry. And I ain't had time to finish my carrots. I'm hungry. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Let me finish this chewing on this carrot. Then I'll do the pleasantries. While I'm drinking the water, y'all take in the new studio, man. Y'all take in the new studio while I'm drinking the water. Check out the war desk. You know what I'm saying? We got tri-monitor setups. You know what I'm saying? We got the big screen up here. We got two screens on the desk there. You know what I'm saying? The war room. We got my sweetie over here. You know what I'm saying? Posted up, watching over me as I trade. You know what I'm saying? The homie Spidey. You know I can't do without Spidey. Spidey, he painted on the wall now. He over here painted on the wall now. My dude Spidey, he's always chilling back there. Y'all check, man. How y'all like the new setup, man? How y'all like the new setup with the lights? Y'all like the lights? I got the lights back here. Poe got one over here. We got one over here, over there in the corner. Right? Got the lights back there, man. How y'all like the new setup, man? How y'all like the new setup? Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. If this first, and if you're on Instagram and you want to see the new setup and not just see this right here, go to YouTube. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But I want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always hanging out with me. And y'all know my trusty homeboy Spidey back here. Spidey always chilling with me. He's back here chilling. But now we got my sweetie chilling with us too. My sweetie is watching over me. Shout out to homeboy Real Tunes. I know I don't know if he still live here in Columbus, Georgia, but he did that for me. I commissioned him to do a couple pieces for my wife. I did that one. That one there was for me. And then I had him do one of her and her mother when we lost her mother in 2022. No, 2020. I'm sorry. We lost her mother in 2020. And then 2020, yeah, that Christmas. Yeah, I got him to that's gonna drive me crazy now. Now I got to look at the date on the picture. But anyway, I'm not going to end the live to look at that. Got him to commission it. Real Tunes. Shout out to homie Real Tunes. If you look him up on Instagram and other social media, his handle is Real Tunes. And that's who did that for me. That did those for me right there. I commissioned him to do those for me. That's a real picture right there. I put it into this fake background. Like I put Spidey and the charts and all of that right there. All the charts and all that. I did all that. But that's based off of a real picture. That's a real picture right there. I took a picture of the picture on my phone. And then I put it into this fake background. Because the picture is actually back there on the wall. Y'all can't see it right now. Y'all can't see it. Y'all know how I get. I can't help it. Once I start talking about something, I can't help it. The picture is actually up there on the wall right there. My sweetie back there on the wall. She be watching me as I trade. It's actually back there on the wall back there. Yes. Now that I've said all of that, and I don't know why I'm like that. I can't help it. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day. Once at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and once at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we talk about the price action, dealing with the S&P 500. Why do I do this? Because I want to help somebody like you, and even you, if you're on IG, someone like you get your aha moment when it comes to trade and invest in all things stock market. Because there's a whole lot that you got to take into account when you're investing or trading, right? Whole lot. Economic data, fundamental data of the companies, what this person gonna say, what that person gonna say, what Elon gonna tweet, what the president gonna say, what Jerome Powell. You got to take all this stuff into account, right? But when you know how to read the price section, it can help you make better, educated, informed entries and exits when it comes to your positions. Everything rides on the price section. If you don't understand how to read the price section, you can like put yourself in a position where you're taking unnecessary losses and unnecessary drawdown. But if you know how to read the price section, you can better gauge when it's time to take on this risk, when it's time to take some risk off, because you can understand how the price section is moving. The concepts that I employ, I learned from Michael J. Huddleston, aka ICT. If you're not in the realm of using any of ICT techniques, you can't stand ICT, you don't want to use his stuff, you think his stuff is trash, this is not the place for you. There is a couch over there, but y'all know it's over there. Y'all know it's still over there. It's still right over there. There's a couch there now, no longer a bookshelf, but the door is still right over there. How y'all doing this morning, man? Let's see if I already know Here to Learn and shares in here without even looking in the chat. So I'm going to say good morning to you. Yep, the birds are chirping. We ain't got no wind over there no more, but they still out there chirping. You know why? Because it was like 69, 70 degrees in Columbus, Georgia today. When I took the boys to school, I was wearing the Spider Gang t-shirt and some basketball shorts. Shorts, baby, shorts. It's warm in Columbus, Georgia, man. Speaking of Spider Gang shirts, if you would like to support the channel in a financial way, you can go to thenewtlr.com. 9 simple letters, thenewtlr, all one word.com, and buy you some Spider Gang merch. You can get you a fancy dancy phone case. You can get you some t-shirts. You can get you some sweatshirts. You can even get a water bottle. Don't get that water bottle. That water bottle costs so much to ship. It costs you more to get that water bottle shipped to you than the water bottle costs itself. So don't buy that stupid water bottle. I wouldn't. And it's on my store. Now, who else in here? FC pulled up in the chat first. Marcia. You remind me of a West Side Story. Here to learn and share. I already said good morning to you. Yes, the birds are chirping. What's up, SJ? Rhonda Green. I see you are all logging in earlier and earlier. Oh, yeah, they trying to get in earlier, Rhonda. They trying to beat you. What's up, Pamela? What's up, Pamela? They be cheating, too, because when I was getting ready to go drop the boys off, I set this to live at like 7 something. It was like almost 8 o'clock. I said to live at FC. She tapped in at 8:11. Excuse me, y'all, for burping. Y'all will hear me crunching in a minute. What's up, Pamela? No cereal today. Carrots. Speaking of carrots, let me I need a carrot with a dab of ranch. What's up, FC? I appreciate that. I'm loving the new vibes too. I see my sweetie in here. What's up, Robinson? Yes, the door is over there. What's up, Sanjay? What's going on? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. This just for Robinson right here. Let me move it. We're gonna do the whole show like this right here. Make sure I put it. We're gonna do the whole show like this right here. Yeah, so let me go ahead and share my screen. What's up, Sonya? Shout out Sonya with the fancy dancing badge, man. Sonya got the fancy dancing badge. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Today, we had GDP today, didn't it? What was the numbers? Somebody put the numbers in the chat. What was the numbers for GDP? We had GDP today, right? I know I got like a 15-second delay. Let me go over here and like my own video. Y'all do me a favor. Please like the video. Please subscribe. We're on the look at the donkey. Look at the donkey feet. Y'all already know. Black spiders, y'all already know. We looking at the donkey feet when I go live. Matter of fact, let me click on this just so I can have it in my history so it don't be gone when we start the live stream. I'm gonna let this, come on, ad. I'm gonna let this play just so I can watch this when we start the live stream. Hold on, y'all, give me a second. I got to get this in my history. Skip ad. There you go. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that. We watching that. Okay, now I got it in my live stream. Now let me go like my video. Y'all hit the like button for me. Yeah. Ooh, I just saw another one on the thing right there. Y'all hit the like button for me. Y'all please subscribe. We on our way. We trying to get to 2,500. We trying to get to 2,500 subscribers right now. We're at 2180 something. We at 2180 something because say 2.18K. We're at 2180 something. So y'all hit the like button for me and please subscribe because we're trying to get to 2,500. We're trying to expose as many people as we can to this free information that we give out every day. And I ain't even gonna say give out information. We're trying to expose as many people to Lil Timmy Rogers' way of reading the price action through things that I learned from Michael Huddleston in the hopes to help somebody get the aha moment when it comes to reading these candles. Shout out the homies in, I can't remember if it was Finding Superman, Father of Legends, or Mendez. I can't remember which one said it, but they was like, hey, when I first started tapping in, man, Tim was speaking Chinese, and now everything he just said makes sense. But one of them said that yesterday, and that's what it's all about. It's just helping people get their aha moment. You hear me? Nobody put the numbers in the chat, so I guess ain't nobody care about GDP today. Let's go look at GDP and see what's going on. I'm hungry as a hostage. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, GDP and jobless numbers. GDP, this is the preliminary from December. All right. Consensus was 2.9. The actual was 2.7 for quarter over quarter. And then the personal consumption rate, the consensus was 2 and the actual was 1.4. So it's some contraction. It's contraction and it's within the range. So let's see how the market uses this information. Again, we're in inflationary possible recession time frame, and the Fed want the economy to slow down. They want the economy to slow down. They want the growth to slow down a little bit. They don't, it's getting too out of control. So let's see if this bad news, because we're having contraction, on the GDP, meaning, it's less growth than expected. So that's bad now, but they want it to contract. So now let's see if this bad news translates into good news. Are we in the time frame of bad news is good news and good news is bad news? Or are we in the time frame of bad news is bad news and good news is good news? Let's see how this translates into the market, right? It's about the narrative of what's wanted, right? So we got a little bit more contraction than expected, but it is contraction, right? So I was watching my Thinkorswim app on Thinkorswim TOS app on my phone while I was taking the boys to school and while I was coming back from dropping them off. And I had it on 1 minute candle so I could see which way the market went at 8:30. It quickly spiked up and then it started to go down. It spiked up really fast, like went up really quick and came down really quick. And then over the next 2 or 3 minutes, it was like going down. And then it just started kind of consolidating after it took out some lows, right? So Let's just see how that play out. Let's see if that was like a fake me out to clear both sides of the board. I'll show that when I get on what's name. So initial jobless claims. Expected 200,000 people to file. 192,000 filed. Right? So that's a lot less than they expected. This is good news. But let's see if this good news translates into bad news. Right? Because what this is, for anybody who don't know, the initial jobless claims is the amount of people who file for unemployment for the first time, meaning they just got laid off, or this is the first time they're applying for it. And typically, when people get laid off, they typically go try to get that money on immediately. So as soon as they lose their job and they run out of their last check, they usually going to try to get that money on to replace the money that they was making. So less people than expected are filing for it. That's a good thing, meaning less people are filing for unemployment, which should translate to less people got laid off. But is that what the narrative wants? So is this good news going to be bad news, right? Can it be the dance that the market was getting was because one of the pieces of data came out was good and one of the pieces of data came out was bad, and so it's in a tug of war right now? Is that why it's going back and forth? If that's why it's just chilling in the middle? You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, this kind of stuff you got to think about when you talk about putting your money into the market. And you just use all this information to translate it over to the charts and see what the algo, yep, I said the algo without an S, what the algo does with the information. Speaking of the algo, let's go over here and holler at our homegirl, Spyleen. We like to call her Spyleen. If you don't know who Spyleen is, it's the SPY. You know, the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. We wrote a song for you. You want to hear? Here it go. If you know the words, sing it with me. Clear your throat and get your pitch right. Spyleen, Spyleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you can. Oh, Spyleen, look what you about to do. You about to gap all the way up. Spyleen about to gap up a whole $1 and some change, almost $2. We are about to gap up above yesterday's high. We're about to gap up above yesterday's high. What does that mean? Does that mean we're going to have a bullish week? The first day of trading, we came down. The second day of trading, we made the weekly low. Will we have an expansion to the upside on Thursday and Friday? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z to see. Hey, let's jump over here to the ES and see what's going on. So Spyleen is about to gap up. We're getting a gap up. Like I said, the first day of trading, it was a slow meltdown. We had a everything and nothing day. Shout out my financial advisor, Dustin. He calls it everything and nothing. When we have a large range day, and then the next day, it's just, we just fiddle faddle between the high and the low, the high and the low, the high and the low. Just a small range day, but we just moving in. It was just back and forth. If you don't know what I mean, yesterday, we ran buy side, we ran sell side, we ran buy side, we ran sell side, it was a seek and destroy day all day long. All day, seek and destroy all day long. Black spiders, they already know while we was watching the price. After we got like 45 minutes into it, I said, I don't like nothing. I'm just going to watch price today. It looks like a seek and destroy day. Not saying I got a crystal ball or anything. I just was looking at the price. The price was telling me that. With the fact that we had a large range day the day before, I was expecting the everything and nothing. I went into it with the mind frame of everything and nothing. I call it the everything and nothing. ICT calls it, I think he called it like a range bound day. I believe he called it a range bound day. Don't quote me on that, but I call it the everything and nothing. We had everything happen on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, it was a big fat nothing burger, right? Shout out Tiffany. I just seen something pop up, said Tiffany is a new member. Tiffany L, welcome to the Spider Gang. Again, people, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everybody who joined the membership and want to support the channel in a financial way, I really do appreciate it. I am still doing my free 99 stuff at 9 in the morning and at 6:30 in the evening. I really appreciate y'all. The other perks for the members is just they get to spend more time with me looking at the charts. They get to spend more time me looking at the charts. They get a little bit more. They get to get inside the head of little Timmy Rogers, because y'all can see I like to run my mouth, right? But I really, and in an effort to show my appreciation to them for supporting in a financial way, I give a little bit more of my time, because 2023 and beyond, hey, it's all about my family, baby. I put a whole lot into, hold on, I'm talking now. We don't get to the price section, but I'm talking now. I put up since 2021, I put a whole lot of effort on Al Gore's internet, trying to reach as many people as possible, giving them this stuff for free, not sharing it in a way that I understand it for the free 99. And I said 2023 and beyond, it's all about family time. That's it. So that's why I be trying to limit the live streams to 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening. All the extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? You get a chance with the memberships, you get some of my Sunday, and you get the Black Spiders, the gold members and the Black Spider members. They get to sit down with me on Sunday as I prepare for the week, and the Black Spider members get to sit down with me in the morning sessions for however long I'm gonna watch the charts on the morning sessions. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff that we gonna be doing together in the Black Spider gang starting next month. But again, I appreciate y'all. It's not necessary, but I really do appreciate y'all. Welcome again, Tiffany. Welcome again, Tiffany. I hit the wrong thing. That's what I'm supposed to be hitting right there. Now let's go over here to the ES and look. Oh man, we done took off. We done took off. Okay. Like I was saying, we done took out the high from yesterday. We closed. Yesterday we closed that the 4 o'clock close was at 4,000 even. How about that? That's my first time ever seeing a 4,000, like an even number right there at a close. Maybe I just don't remember, but that's my first time ever seeing that, right? So we just slowly melted up all the way up until, nope, that's below consequent encroachment on that wick. We just slowly melted up all night long. No chance of even trying to retrace anything, these hourly candles. And then we started to consolidate at 22, 9, 10. At 10 o'clock, that'll be 9 o'clock on Thinkorswim or Trading View. The 10 o'clock / 9 o'clock candle, we started to consolidate into midnight. We opened up midnight at 40.1850. So that means we moved 18.5 points up from the close. So we moved up 18.5 points from the close. And then at midnight, we opened up at 40.1850. Started doing a pullback. The London, we opened up at 40.1450. So we pulled back roughly 4 points and then opened up at London, right? We opened up London at God dog it 10. What I said, 40.1450, I think. And then we just started to do some chop slop. We started doing some chop slop, set a London high on the 4 o'clock / 3 o'clock candle. We set a London low on the where we set the London high of 40.2325 on the 4 o'clock / 3 o'clock candle. We set the London low at 4,925 on the 5 o'clock / 4 o'clock candle. Continue to consolidate on the hourly level. And then when the news dropped, we took out the London high, right? We took out the London high Like, peep this now. This is important. This is important. We took out the, God dog it, Tim. Get up here. We took out the London high, right? Took out the London high, but we did not take out the London low. We only took out internal sell side right here. We only took out internal sell side, right? Well, Tim, why is that important? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers, right? So what the market did, the market fooled people into going short right here, right? In this run right here, on this counter there, they fooled people into going short. And why do I say that? Because we took out the buy side, right? And then we started to go down and we didn't take out the sell side. So anybody who got short up here, right? They crying right now. They're crying. Why? Because they just got their head bust in. Anybody that went long down here, when we took out this high, they probably moved a stop to right there, up under these equal lows. Why? Because they see that as support. Oh, look at that support. Boom, boom. We hit it twice. But equal lows and equal highs are just magnets for price, right? So we took out that high, the external buy side for the London range, came down and only took out internal sell side and then rejected hard. Look at this hard rejection off of this internal sell side. That's the market telling you, that's a stop run. Stop run, stop hunt. I've heard people say stop loss hunters. I heard people say running stops, liquidity runs, whatever you want to call it. That hard rejection off of there, that's just showing you that's a stop run. The same thing up here, that hard rejection, that's just showing you that's a stop run. That's why you can't be too quick to jump. That's why I like ICT's teaching. I like to sit back and let the algos show me what it wants to do, right? We got 3 minutes before the market opens. Let's drop down to the lower time frame to see if we can get any more context to the actual move. We're going to go all the way to 5 minutes this time. We're going to go all the way to 5 minutes. Again, here we go. This is the candle when the news dropped right here. Remember when I told y'all I was watching it, what's the name? So as you see, we had just taken this. We had just taken that buy side right there. We had just taken that buy side before the news dropped. When the news dropped, right, we spiked up again and went above it again, right? And then see the rejection off of it. That's what I talk about, the rejection. See how far we bounced off of it once we spiked up above it again. And then we came all the way down and we only took out internal sell side. And look at that heavy rejection on that 5 minute candle. Get out of here, right? Heavy rejection off of there, right? Once we get that heavy rejection off of there, we just start coming back up, coming back up, coming back up, right? So this right here, you see this right here? That's how you can kind of, you see this pang out there? You see how we got that pang out, right? This is why this goes back to the other night. The homie pulled up, I think it was King Von. I think it was King Von. If it wasn't King Von, I jollipies. But he said, why wasn't this a good entry? This right here, King Von, and to everybody else, this is why we got the pang out. Excuse me. Spider Gang know what the pang out is. We got the pang out, right? But since we took out this low, this is why I be like, if we hit this low or if we hit this high, I'm not interested in going short here anymore because we've taken out the sell side that I would be targeting, or we taken out the buy side that I would be targeting. This right here is why we got this heavy pang out, but it took out the sell side on the pang out. And now we're going back up. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes. And hopefully I was able to share something that made some sense to somebody, and I helped somebody get their aha moment. I'm gonna start ending it like that every day. Somebody please remind me of what I just said. Hey, For the Black Spiders, I'm about to start the live stream as soon as I get off here. For everybody else, I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30 p.m. for the price action recap. I'm not sure if ICT gonna live stream this morning. I'm not sure if he gonna live stream this evening, but if he choose to live stream, I advise everybody, if you want to learn how to read price from a absolute technician when it comes to reading price, I advise you to check into his live streams. Just a quick note, this 5-minute fair value gap right there, how we got this pang out, that's looking real good to go long. But keep in mind, you got a little bit of downside risk right here with another 5-minute fair value gap below it. With that, I'm gonna end it, and Black Spiders pull up in a minute. I'm gone.